father was a fiddle player and concertina player from County Clare, and he grew up in West Clare, almost out to where the Loophead Peninsula is. He was born in 1912, and he learned how to play the fiddle and the concertina, and grew up in that locality, and had influence. His family members, his Uncle Thomas and his mother Elizabeth, were influenced, as well as many other musicians who lived in the area, and a fiddle player by the name of Patsy Gary was also another important influence. And then, in 1944, he moved from West Clare up to Dublin. He worked in the Bog of Allen for about 6 or 7 months, and eventually made his way into Dublin and bought the shop in Capel Street, the Horseshoe, in 1945, and raised a family in Dublin. My journey, in my own case, my journey was just moving along at home and being exposed to, in particular, my father's fiddle playing, but also the recordings that he had. He had a good collection of 78s, and then we had all the visiting musicians along the way who came to the house, endless stream of people who came to the house. Bobby Casey would come regularly, as would Tommy Potts, as would Willie Clancy when he was up to Dublin. Seamus Ennis was in a lot. You know, whoever, Felix Dorn, he'd come over to Ireland, he'd come into the shop there. And
John Kelly, Jigs, 23rd of February 1963, Radio Erin.
My God, isn't that great? My God. I remember Pater Arida had some recordings of my father that looked to be in jackets like this in the house, and he played some for me when I was down many years ago, but I never heard these particular recordings.
Lovely, isn't it?
Lovely, yeah, lovely. I find that as my life goes on, I'm listening more to my father's playing, and you know, your journey continues. So I'm making changes and changes and changes as I'm moving along, and I'm weaving my way toward capturing more of his flavour.
Yeah.
But it's a kind of a lifelong thing, you know. They're playing great. He had a way of playing his rolls. He had a sweet, soft way of playing those rolls, and he had a way, he shivered his fingers, and there was a quality in the rolls that were really uniquely his own. So it would be very, very hard to copy them. I find sometimes if I play a tune of my father's, let's say, and I'll on purpose start to shake my fingers, just not necessarily with a plan, but just to shake them around. Occasionally I'll cross through a sound that's very like my father, but it's, as you know, it's very difficult to turn into somebody else.
It's always like tipping the cap to...
Yeah, so, but I'd always try and weave my way toward his sound, and the message and the lovely emotion and the history that's in his music is beautiful.
I'll play just, it was one of the first tunes that my father taught us.
All right. Lovely, lovely, James. Yeah, yeah. No, that's great. Yeah.